My name is Kelly Woods.
My name is Jake Harris.
I'm a senior talent specialist here supporting our accounting and finance division.
I'm the VP of Finance and Supply Chain at Juno Search Partners.
The kinds of roles that I love recruiting for are finance managers or controllers. These roles often have a big impact on the business, and it's rewarding to find the right person who can grow eventually into leadership.
I kind of like them all, but I think I enjoy finance leadership roles. So controllers, CFOs, ideally at like a small or mid-sized business where, you can place somebody and their impact can be felt, right away. One, you need to have a buttoned up presentation. You need to have like clear formatting and understandable job progression. You should be able to look at your profile and kind of know, what you've done, very easily. There's also a balance between having no information under what you've done and then having too much information. So trying to strike that balance of having enough information about what you've done in a clear and concise way. I think you can also look to maybe add some company information like revenue size, team size, management experience. I think those are all things that are really helpful in having a recruiter look at your profile and kind of know exactly what it is that you've done in your career.
Something that hiring managers think matter but don't actually hold a lot of depth and weight, I think, is titles. They can be misleading and they vary drastically across different industries. What's more important is what the person actually did in the role and how transferable those responsibilities are to the new position.
I think software experience, maybe. I think with accounting and finance, obviously, Excel skills really matter. You have to be good, working within Excel. But when it comes to sort of ERP systems, I think we have a lot of clients who really want candidates with specific ERP experience. And I'm not so sure that necessarily matters. I think a lot of accounting and finance professionals feel that they can transfer those to different ERP systems, easily. And I sort of tend to agree with them. Well, I've definitely worked on a lot of different verticals here at Juno, so maybe I'm uniquely qualified to answer this. I think all roles are sort of important and they have their own merits, but maybe when it comes to accounting and finance, there's the month-end close, there's year-end close, the numbers have to be filed when they have to be filed, and there can maybe be a little bit more of a sense of urgency when it comes to hiring accounting and finance professionals, maybe more so than other verticals here.
I feel you're often recruiting for people who work behind the scenes, but often have a huge impact on the company's financial health.
So what's one thing that I wish more clients knew about the hiring process? I guess I would say that the process is important. It's important for when it comes to sort of the candidate experience. Now, I don't necessarily think that searches have to go super fast or super slow. That's either one can work as long as there's clear expectations, transparency, and good communication and feedback. We can relay all that to the candidate and make that process go smoothly so that when we get to the end of the stage, a candidate wants to accept the job. The one that comes to mind is partnering with a nonprofit this year, on a CFO search. Love the company's mission, and so being able to find that next accounting and finance leader for them, kind of as they transition their business into kind of the next stage, was a big win and something I'm proud of.
My go-to coffee order is a Dunkin' Iced Caramel Macchiato.
Hot black coffee, ideally with good freshly ground beans. That's my jam.
A workday ritual that keeps me in recruiter mood is I always start my day by reviewing my candidate pipeline as well as applicants, and then a good playlist never hurts.
I love walking my dog midday. I like going to the gym, getting a good workout in, and then coming back and kind of finishing strong in the afternoon.
I love working in the accounting and finance space because The work that these professionals do is the backbone of every business. I love helping companies find the right talent to strengthen their financial future, and helping candidates take meaningful steps forward in their careers is always an added plus. Like, I'm looking for a man in finance. Okay.
Hey, what's the plan?
We can't use Jake right now. Look at him. Like A&F,
So
closing deals.
What do you think?
Anything to add, Kelly?
No, that was perfect.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, add that in. Perfect